This is Supermonaman channel, and this is my RWBY Volume 2 trailer analysis. Okay, first thing we see is an airship landing at Beacon, with Beacon looking very different from earlier images, and very barren on the outside. West there you see trees and other things. Trees and vegetation. There's some people walking on the pathway. And then we go to Austin's office, which is in the clock tower Beacon, and looks really cool. Talking to a man in a white suit, arguing about whether or not the hunters and huntresses are going to be able to win the war. Which later we see since he builds robots to defend humanity, that's why he thinks that Austin students will not be powerful enough to win a war. With Ozpin believing they can, I'm going to not let them do that as long as possible. And this man will probably be very important in the coming volume. And then after this scene, we see Blake talking to Team RWBY about all the crazy stuff that's been going on in Vale, like Torchic and the White Fang. With Blake being really worried, and the other members not worrying as much as Blake thinks they should. Interspersed by a bunch of scenes showing Cinder, her cronies, and Torchic, and the White Fang, of course. Blake believes they need to be prepared for whatever big evil plot that's being planned right now. Wife believes it already, which Blake responds with, well, we might never be ready. If we should be ready, we should do our best to be ready as much as possible before they strike. It's going along that vein. And then we see Cinder being her normal evil self. And Cinder talking to Torchic about how he'll know his part when it's time. Also, Cinder is a very sultry individual. And then RWBY talking about how it's second semester and she wants to have the most fun ever before the classes start. Interspersed with a bunch of scenes showing different characters interacting, including a dance where Pyrrha is walking away from John looking extremely upset. Well, that's because he didn't ask her to dance and ask someone else. And then Glinda saying how they're supposed to be the defenders of the world, when they're not going to be ready or able to, because in front of Glinda and Ozpin, Team RWBY laughing together and having fun. But Ozpin replies to Glinda that he wants them to be able to remain children as long as possible, since he probably knows the war is coming, and he would rather them not be exposed to war at this time. Because he probably knows what war is like. Depending on where they go with his character. And that's the situation of RWBY, Weiss, Blake and Yang looking like they're getting ready to fight a battle. Which at first I thought maybe this is a bit fight against bad guys. But then we see a scene of Team Juniper on top of a bunch of stacked up tables in the speaking cafeteria, which is looking like they're about to play a capture the flag-like game with Team RWBY. And, by the way, Nora's Queen of the Castle. By the way, Nora's Queen of the Castle. She's Queen of the Castle. Nora, yes, Ren. And then we see a scene of hologram of the man in the white suit. Here's his robots, which, considering that the robots he's using were the ones that were used in the Weissney Dust Company train in the Black trailer, we can assume he's related to the Weissney Dust Company. Either he's Weiss's father or knows Weiss's father. Obviously, he's made new, improved versions of the ones on the train since they failed so miserably against Adam and Blake. And then we see a White Fang rally. We see a White Fang rally. The torture at the head. A few characters on stage, in the mouth. In the crowd, many characters that look like they're not funny. And after the reveal, they have a giant mech with this. Well, actually, they have a giant Metal Gear. It's got a giant Metal Gear. Being used to. I'm not really entirely sure. Let me see, man. A full face mask that has red markings on the White Fang, who may be the White Fang's leader. Which would be cool because I've been wondering who he is ever since we've heard from Blake what he's like. Then we see RWBY running after Penny for some reason, grabbing her. And a shower of rose petals, of course. Then we see Pyrrha in the tournament against one of Cinder's lackeys, which shows that they infiltrated Vale. Or at least a tournament. Or at least a tournament. And then we see Yang surrounded by guns, a new costume on, with a purple necklace on, and the club in June's club from her very own trailer. So now is this her going back to June's club, or if that first meeting didn't actually happen? We see both the Cinderzaki is going after a fungus in a library, who seems to own a library, or a DVD shop. I'm not sure if it works actually. Who has claws pop out like Sabretooth and looks like Wolverine. It looks like Hugh Jackman, but you know. And then after that he gets ready to attack them with fucking Torchwood doing the total cut off with their heads. Off with their heads. Off with their heads. And some. Let me see the mech. Let me see the giant mech. On the right side, chasing after Sun and Blake on the highway. While they're running on top of cars, just like season 9 or 10 of Red vs. Blue, with Carolina and Tex, well, and the rest of them, which you know. Doesn't look exciting for that. Something looking really cool doing it, actually. Let me see. Lucky Yang and Weiss Gang by the highway, same place. Her looking like she's punching down near Weiss. Create media force field or something. It looks like it. So we see RWBY. We're about to get run over by a goddamn truck. Goddamn truck. With Penny stopping it and pushing out of the way in the nick of time and stopping it from hitting her in the best way she knows how, by being an android, which is my theory anyway, on what Penny is an android. for them to play. Instead of running across the veil, fighting the mech, I guess. This is looking cool. And then we see Team RWBY, and then we try to fight against something, then we see Grim and Veil. That's not good. That's really bad. And we see like awesome fucking afterwind knife attack, after energy knife attack, which leaves an explosion in its wake, which is pretty cool. And then we see Pyrrha fighting against Carden. Fuck this guy, by the way. And we see on Yang's motorcycle, with Yang, one of the Sun members, the blue-haired one, Neptune, I'm sure he's called, with a gun that I believe is a dust-powered gun that fires electrical beams of energy, which is pretty cool. And then we see RWBY holding Weiss while a giant pillow falls behind them, with Weiss seeming to be unconscious, which I believe is going to be played up more seriously than some people believe, even if they're still in the school place. And then, let's see, and then we see for the final scene, the giant mech with laser sights getting ready to fight Team RWBY. Them posing in the exact end, like the badasses they truly are. Now, from what I gather about this trailer, it's way more serious than the previous volume, with it also focusing on the relationships between characters and their enemies. And also new teams of Beacon and new characters, which will be great. Today at 5 p.m. Central Time, RWBY Volume 2, Episode 1 premieres for sponsors. 7 p.m. CT Central Time for public. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you, and good morning, good afternoon, and good night, depending on what time zone you're in. And this final ending is from one of my favorite members of ThatGuysGlass.com, Jezreutaki, because I love her anime reviews. Sayonara, bye-bye.